We use SharePoint to store important content. The accuracy of the content will determine the success of decision-making process. But do we govern the content management process actively? Can we control file authors or contributors on their actions? We may have sensitive information and we need our authors to use designated devices. Or we can ask them to avoid file uploads from certain regions. You may have unique compliance requirements and your parameters can be different. In this video, I will walk you through the process of achieving compliance with Azure Conditional Access. I am Dinusha Kumarsiri and I warmly welcome you to this video. Let's see what is conditional access. Conditional access evaluates the identity of a user and determines how that person can access a particular resource. With the identity, it can onboard various signals. Signals can include user or group, user's location, the device of the user, the application, or the risk assessment generated by Azure Identity Protection. Based on the evaluation, the result will be an action. It can be a simple block to the resource or request for additional security measures. Measures can be multi-factor authentication, requiring a compliant device, requiring the device to be Azure AD joined, or requiring the client app to be approved. There can be many others. We build the conditional access as a policy containing a if-then rule. If we evaluate a certain signal as per the policy, then we will provide some controls. Following is my scenario for this video. I want my admin department to create salary documents in my SharePoint. But due to some compliance reasons, I want them to avoid uploading salary documents from Australia. And this rule should be applicable only for salary documents. Let's see this in action. I have logged into my Azure Active Directory and let's navigate to the security section. In security section, we can see the conditional access pane. Remember, we need to block file uploads from Australia. To mark Australia, we need to create a named location. Section, we will select country's location. Right, it's created. Let's navigate to the policies section. I will create a new policy. I will select the admin group. I have already created the group. Select. Right. Let's select SharePoint as the cloud application. Let's define our condition. Remember, we have to provide the location. Selected location. I will select Australia. So this time I will use the session control. I will use conditional access app control and I will use the custom policy option and I will use the configure custom policy in order to define it. When I click on this link, it will open up the Defender for Cloud Apps. As you can see, the Microsoft SharePoint Online is registered as a conditional access app control app. Let's go to the control and policies section. Let's create a new policy. I will select the session policy option. I will select control file upload option here. I will remove this filter, and for the app, I will select Microsoft SharePoint Online. Now let's navigate to the filters. I will simply use the file name option, and I will put salary. I could have used this sensitivity label option, but let's not complicate the things here. I will select the block option here, and let's customize the message. That's it. I'm back in my conditional access policies section. Let's select this, and I will enable the policy, and let's create it. It is created now. Let's test this out. So I have opened my SharePoint portal, and I have logged in as an admin officer, and my current location is Colombo. Let's upload the file. Great, it allowed me to upload the file. Now I have logged in from a different location. My current location is Australia, and I have logged in as my administrative officer. Let's try to upload file again. This time it blocked my action and my error message is displayed. Let's recap. We have discussed about Azure Conditional Access. Then we discussed about signals and controls. Then I presented the sample with Conditional Access and Defender policy. I hope you have learned something from this. Thanks for watching this video.